Outdoors Brews and BBQ is a proud member of the Penthouse Podcast Network.
All guests are over the age of 21 and are legally allowed to imbibe responsibly.
Hi there, y'all. Welcome back to Outdoors Brews and BBQ. This is Carlos, your host. In tonight's episode, we do have a new guest in town, but we do have a repeating guest over to my left. Chris, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
God knows what number of episodes you're on. You're on multiple episodes. Of course, co-host always.
What up, y'all? It's Hyro. It's your boy.
And then to my far right over here, we do have a new guest.
We have Brandon Dawson.
All right, Brandon.
Shay,
You gonna taste some stuff too? Let's go for it. We doing double whammy.
I guess.
All right. What beers have y'all typically tasted?
Whatever's presented to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
haven't
I like
actually
that.
explored beer
I like
beyond
that idea.
so it can be car fuel. You'll taste that too?
As long as it looks appetizing, pour it in the
All
right
right.
glass. I'm
Gotta
here for
miss
it.
this.
So we're starting off with a light beer. Chris was the one that brought this one in.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the state of Florida as far
Florida
as beer
Avenue.
location.
Mm-hmm.
The brewery itself is called Florida Avenue Brewing Company.
Yep.
You said this was up in Tampa?
Yeah, they're based out of Ybor City, like pretty much right next to Ybor City. They have their own tap room there now. Before they were only doing just like small batches that they were.
So they were
delivering.
probably like going to like microbreweries and
Mhm.
making their stuff and then distributing it in small batch.
And now they're a lot bigger. I actually got to try pretty much everything they had, which they had. I did like 2 flights, and it was
Okay.
it was incredible. Every beer that I tasted was better than the last. This one, even though it was the lowest APV, was my favorite.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
As far as selection and types of beers, what did they have a decent selection as far as did they have lagers, IPAs, pilsners, porters?
They
Stouts.
didn't have any stouts.
So they don't
didn't.
have any car oil.
No,
No.
no car oil.
Got it.
Chen's favorite.
I know, right? Or syrup, as he called it before you guys got here.
Syrup. Yeah, we can go with syrup.
They had a lot of brown ales and stuff like that, but no stouts. But it wasn't a detractor for me. Like I still liked them, and their food was great too.
Okay.
Drink.
I'm ready to drink.
Yeah, I'm ready to drink, bro.
I'm ready to drink.
Today's
Pour-
been a long
Pass
day.
me a cup. Yeah,
I need moonshine for
I
today's
need
type
me
of
like
day.
20. Let's go.
Walked into
Oh,
like
some
freaking 80
moonshine.
emails in the morning, all with requests.
I just walked into individuals with low IQs.
That's a daily.
Is that a dig at me?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
Let me find out.
Where they work, it's you deal with a lot of people that
In
lack
person?
common sense.
We can chat about it offline. We're not
Extreme
going to
amount.
stay where we work while we're online here.
I don't know. Let's ask the viewers.
Because there could be legal issues involved, so that's why.
We work at Tootsie's, bro. It's okay.
Tootsies. Oh my.
No, bro, make it BTs at least, bro. BTs.
It's a little closer.
A little
There you
closer.
go. Or if you really want to be classy, you go to Scarlett's. Scarlett's a little bit farther. Can't go wrong.
How many cups am I serving here?
They have
Scarlett's is classy.
Bro.
Hey. I think it's
I was like,
it's classier than other places.
At this
I'm gonna
point-
say that.
Like where?
I mean, it's classier than BTs. BTs is ratchet.
I
Chris,
never even heard of that.
I'll leave that
BTs?
small thing under the camera.
What?
What's the gauge of like cheetahs?
Wait, Cheetah isn't that in Fort Lauderdale? No.
I don't know. I just want to know the gauge. What's
Uh,
your?
like? If I had to pick a strip club to go to, definitely I'll go. I always pick Scarlett's because Scarlett's is like everything's nice, everything's clean. You know, it's not as bad. But if you like don't care, you go to the booby trap. You know,
BTs.
that's just although BT's burger is solid though. I'm not gonna.
And their chicken.
Yep, chicken
Nah,
wings are
if
good
you-
too.
Gonna go
Scarlett's
ratchet,
lobster
go to
is fire
lipsticks.
too.
Tootsie's wings.
Scarlett's has lobster.
Yes.
Tootsie's
All right, you're going to have from the camera.
Filet and lobster at Scarlett's.
I gotta check that out.
So good.
I don't think I have enough here, but I think we do. Hand that down that way. Distribute.
I don't need it if you don't.
Oh, thanks. Oh, we could have shared. We could have sipped.
Yeah, I could have drank out of his cup.
Damn, you get more left?
Chen?
What?
We got
Wait,
glasses on glasses.
Oh no, I thought.
Chen, you the only one without a cup.
Chen.
No, for a second.
Does anyone else need
That
any?
one's empty. Who else needs?
How strong is this?
no.
I'm scared.
It is not strong at
That's
all.
super light.
I
It's
promise
4.5.
you-
Yeah, it's calm. Like,
This
yeah.
is the equivalent
This
to like
is-
a Corona.
Exactly.
You'll be fine.
It's actually under what you guys were just drinking.
It smells terrible.
Oh.
It's
So you good.
bro. Trust me, it's not bad.
It smells terrible.
Chris, you know I don't like light beers.
It smells like piss.
You don't like it?
It smells fruity.
It smells like urine.
It's like you mixed a tad bit of sour with your average lager.
Well, read the label. Read the label. What is it? What is
Lime and salt into a
lime
lager.
and salt? Correct.
It smells like a you know the margarita thing, a lime margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. That's what it smells like.
Well, honestly, like out of all the beers that I tasted, this was the cleanest tasting one. And for whatever reason, ungodly reason, my wife actually liked it, and she hates beer.
I mean,
And
this is. I don't know. I don't.
It's not it, bro.
This is not it for me. This isn't my palate style of beer, but it is refreshing. I can use this as a refresher if I'm, 6 hours in a pool frying my ass off. Why not?
There you
Or
go.
at the beach,
On the barbecue.
or on the barbecue. Trying to keep my beard from lighting on fire.
I don't know. I'm rooting for it.
Your beard did get longer.
It has slightly grown.
Just a little bit.
Now we do rate these on Untapped. Untapped is an application you can download on your phone if you do want to log your beers. And it has a rating scale of decimals of 10, so 0 or as high as a 5.0, right? A decent rating is anything above a 3. Anything below a 3 is a hit or miss. If I had to rate this one right off the bat, Chris, this is close to my 3.
Really? Okay.
It's not bad. I just personally am not a lager fan.
I like the name.
The name, the artwork on the can is what has me at a 3. If it was just for the flavor, I would hit it below a 2.5.
Damn.
But the artwork on the can caught my eye.
Gotta love the artistry.
But I'll put the rest of that right next to the camera for those who have not seen the piss in a cup. We'll leave the piss in a cup by the camera. So I'm gonna leave it at a 3 flat.
You can't win them ever. You can't win them all.
Let me actually. I'll photograph it later. I'll leave that tad bit of piss in the cup.
So the reason he calls it piss in a cup is that he hates normal beer. Like normal beer for us is like it's not this, right? So like normal everyday beers is like Heineken, Corona, Miller, Bud Light, and all that shit.
That's
No
extra
Heineken,
piss.
please.
What's wrong with Heineken? Heineken's good, bro.
I hate Heineken.
No, I'll take
So-
a stop.
I think we had this conversation.
Piss is an
already.
easy flavor for him. Like, it's just like, what's the next level up?
Okay, he's gonna fit right in.
Yeah.
He's got razor sharp wit. I like that. There you go.
This guy knows his piss.
This piss is really smooth to me.
You know what, bro? If you're stranded at sea,
Are we talking water sports, right?
if you're stranded at sea,
We might be talking water sports.
This is my piss after a few White Claws,
There you
to
go.
be honest.
there you go,
It's flavorful.
and a shot of vodka
Fruity.
somewhere in between.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
So like honestly, flavor profile.
But
it's exactly
based on what he was telling me, it's like easy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
He
thing about it is that like for this can be off putting to some people because some people don't like the salt limey taste or some people don't like the fruity taste. Like
Yeah.
some people prefer their beer like strong and not very flavored. Me personally, I like as much flavor in a beer as you could possibly get. So I give this a 3.5. That's the same rating I gave it when I tasted it. Because the first thing I thought of was like, oh man, this is a great slider beer. This would be like a good everyday beer to have just in the fridge when you just want a beer for whatever reason.
Sure.
At least for me.
See, I don't fuck with the can. The can is a little.
Too much.
The parrot skull.
Say it. Say what you think. Say what you think.
Speak your piece, bro. Speak your piece.
If you want to hold the cat,
We are fully
No,
open in
it's
this
okay.
conversation.
no muerde.
No, the beer, it's good.
Okay.
I fuck with the beer. It gets a 4 for me.
There you go.
Okay.
All
The
right.
can gets a 1.5.
All right. All right.
I wouldn't keep it in my fridge.
It creeps you out.
The whole thing.
Get a little
No.
cover for it.
It just doesn't fit in the fridge.
All right.
Copy that. All right. So this is Dead Parrot from Florida Avenue Brewing Company.
Idol,
What up?
would you rate it?
What you rate this, bro?
With this, it's not bad. I don't know if I'd have it on my fridge, but I wouldn't. I'll fuck with it at the beach, definitely. So I'll give it 3.2.
Okay.
3.2.
All right.
Chen
Damn.
gave it a
Chen.
2.
Chen's brutal
God
today,
damn,
bro.
Chen.
I
Chen's
love piss. This is terrible.
And Chen loves piss, apparently.
Hey, bro, we don't judge here. Whatever you like is what you like.
You guys love the concentrated piss. I'm okay with the diluted.
We took,
Diluted a bit. Right?
Just a little bit.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna leave it at a 3 flat.
Okay, fair enough.
If I had to pair this, I mean, this is a very smooth, clean, low drink.
That's why I told
So
you.
you can have this with almost anything. It can be popcorn. It can be a steak. It can be un churrasco. It can be chorizo. It can be
Chorizo. Oy.
ay,
Boy.
and smoked chorizo. But you know, this can be with a salmon. It's a very smooth lager. It does have that minor salt and lime flavor profile, like you described.
Bro,
I'll drink this shit with anything,
I
bro.
think he was just shooting at random there.
I was shooting at random things that you can drink this with because it's a really light beer.
You know
Wait,
what?
what was the score you gave it again?
A 3 flat.
That you could drink with everything.
I could.
He
He
likes stronger beer.
I'm still
like-
gauging his like.
I like
Is it-
stronger
You'll-
beers.
you'll see.
I'm like, you could drink
With
it
a-
with everything, but it's only a 3.
You'll
Yeah.
see. You'll see.
You'll see why. Next beer is a double IPA.
What's the APV on the next one?
I gotta look it up. I don't remember the APV off the top of my head. I was just rating this one as before I started speaking on Untapped
Okay.
because I'll forget to rate it later on. Then I'm
That's what we
7
get
beers.
for drinking and coming to the show before the show.
Bro, I could have brought those 2 cans of Forbidden Fire.
You should have brought those two. If I would have known that Chen had guests in here, I would have told you to bring the Forbidden Fire.
17.5%.
17.5% in a can.
It's literally the
Forbidden
Fireball.
Fire.
It literally is Fireball beer. It's Fireball with beer.
And it's
I don't know if I would be into that.
It tastes like the first couple sips are weird. It tastes like candy, and
the
then
first
all
sip
of
or
a
two
sudden-
was a little awkward.
Then boom, it hits you.
But after that, it was like, damn, this is not bad for.
Like I want more.
If you suffer from heartburn, it's not for you.
My old ass.
Your old ass? Oh, you ain't that old, bro. No, hold on.
No, well, yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna say nothing. I know how old he is.
Oldest
All right,
one
so next beer we're switching to. We just did a lager. We're switching to a double IPA.
Nice.
This double IPA is brewed by a company called Revision Brewing Company. The beer itself is
Revision.
called Staff of Life.
Staff of life.
Yes. So let's get that
So
beer.
toletazo.
I know. It's 8%.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
I better feel reawakened. I want to feel like
We'll see.
I want to wake up.
The artwork looks very saintly.
Anything of life, I better feel
Hops
like.
all over that thing. You know what's up.
Man,
Your favorite
Look
type
at,
of beer,
look,
Chris.
look at the can again. Look at the can again. Look at this.
motherfucker. All right.
Your favorite type of shit, bro.
You're
I
gonna
don't,
love it.
I don't like IPAs, but I drink them for him.
Well, you sound so goddamn sad.
Bro, I haven't given you an IPA that's failed you so far.
That's true. Except, well, no, you didn't give me Hop Gun. Never mind.
I wouldn't give anybody Hop Gun to
That
begin
shit
with.
is disgusting.
Please don't drink.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, Funky
Again,
Buddha.
Hop Gun is for people who already drink IPAs, not to be given to people who don't drink IPAs, because they just sit there and spit that shit out.
It's like it's
Like saying right now I'm going to give Top Gun to Aaron.
Hey,
I give-
Ron.
I give Top Gun to Aaron, and he will never give a beer. He will never drink a beer I give him.
oh, poor bagels.
Huh?
How was his redemption episode, by the way?
Go
They
watch
had,
it.
They had to come pick him up
Again?
again, bro. His redemption episode was liquors, not beers.
I don't even
Yeah.
know him, but that sounds
Okay,
deeper rooted.
so because of this
Yeah.
episode, I nicknamed him Bagels, and it stuck because the beer that fucked him up had something to do with bagel in the
He
title
was just
or whatever.
staring at it.
He had a
He
good
just
moment.
he was just there like this in front of
Let
Good
me
moment
ask,
of
and the
thought.
camera like this.
let me tell you what happened in the form of a
this
question.
was just beer.
Would
just
you
beer.
show up
This was just
to
beer.
would you show up to a podcast where you know that you're going to be drinking beers for like a good hour with nothing in your stomach for the entire day and you had your blood drawn? Would you do that?
And the fact that you literally just
That's
turned
me
21.
right now.
Oh shit. All right, there you go. Well, disregard my statement then.
The kid is also just turned 21 and
Yeah, he
had
just-
never drank anything before that episode.
Hey.
Shit,
He
you
was
could-
going to Bible study.
I'm
Hey, it was going to
Oh,
Bible study.
yeah,
and, he was going to Bible study afterwards, which he did not make it to.
Oh, he definitely wasn't gonna make it
And he
anyway.
didn't go to school the next day.
And stories after chasing after
he was
them.
in confessional the next day after.
It's like, I'm sorry, Jesus,
Exactly.
for my sins. I apologize, Jesus.
All right,
Wait,
who,
this one
hasn't,
smells so good.
who needs more? Ira, I know you need beer.
This is giving juice.
Dame cerveza con-
Jen,
Shit.
I'll, motherfucker.
Is it?
Hold up. You don't need that
Also-
much.
Do you smell apples?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I thought it was just me.
It's giving like
It's like, why
mango.
am I smelling apples.
Here, hand that
It
over to
definitely
Jen.
won't taste like that. I'll tell you that much.
Chen.
It's definitely like sour.
They both already got it?
Sour?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
What do you think?
You want to try
Let
one?
me try.
You want to try?
No? You sure? There's more for me then. That's fine.
Dame la lata.
Because I have a feeling I'm going to like this one.
Oh,
It's good.
That's good?
Yeah, it's good.
I'll just pour more in that cup. And we'll recycle that cup in a
I
second.
normally hate on stouts. Not stouts. Forget.
Stout.
you guys are crazy.
IPAs. What? What's up? It's
You
bitter.
guys spoke about piss. This is piss.
Okay, so you see, he gets
So
it. He gets it.
You haven't
This
had
is
that many
good.
IPAs.
That's why I like it.
Uh,
This is good.
I don't know. I drink what's given to me,
Okay, copy that.
but
So Indian Pale Ales
I've never
hasn't
had
really
something
been on
that
your
tastes
palate.
like this.
So
Oh.
IPAs, India Pale Ales, are naturally a very hoppy beer. So what you're tasting, that bitterness, is the flour, basically the hops that it's made from, the malts. So the thing is,
The
IPAs,
flour is that bitter.
yes, it has a fuck ton of them in it. That's how you
That's
make an
this thing.
IPA, essentially.
They said it there. They boil those flowers
Yes, I
and the hops. They boil the hops there for a
Oh, let
good
me see the can.
60 plus minutes.
Yep.
Before they drain the fluids out.
What the fuck is going on?
I know, right? It's
What is?
it's good artwork, and that's the fun
And
part
the green stuff
about.
is the hops.
And that's literally the fun part of like craft beer is like seeing like how many companies do really good artwork.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I do like that artwork a lot of the
The best one for me is
Turn them into candles.
Revolution Brewing. Revolution Brewing from Chicago does the best artwork. Well, it's also all death related, but that's not the point. Like that's
It's like Game of Thrones meets like
Well, this one's
Brussels sprouts.
hey, that's the best
Yeah, it's
description.
that is the best description you could have given.
We got, dude. That's the best description I've ever heard for an IP. Game
All
of
right.
Thrones meets Brussels sprouts. You should title that the episode.
So,
Nope.
Game of Thrones meets Brussels sprouts.
this is a
That's all it's
3.8 for me. I'm gonna leave it at 3.8.
All right.
It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I'll give it a 3.
It's definitely got its hops. It's hazy because it's not transparent. A little minor
Actually,
citrusy note in there.
Mhm.
It's
It's
also
a
a little.
lot smoother than most. Like
There's a little piney aftertaste. Also, I don't know if you notice that piney taste that you have there after you drink it.
That was the first thing I tasted.
Yeah.
You're like no.
So-
It's giving like a 2.8.
And you,
So through this, now
Like
you
it's
know.
not
All right.
horrible, but it's
you're not gonna just order
I don't
this,
like
are
the
they?
I don't know what to call them, the quote unquote notes.
Yeah.
the-
So now
The
you.
pine sol and the
Yeah.
He said pine sol.
That's what it's giving.
yeah. The dash of fabuloso.
That was
I
Fabuloso.
don't know.
Yeah, he went to Fabuloso. There we go.
all right, all right.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Not
I feel like-
horrible, but I
I'm so
tasted
sorry.
it.
What was your first name again?
Brandon.
Brandon, where are you from?
I'm from Maryland,
From
but
Maryland.
I'm
Really?
a Trini.
From Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I've been to Trinidad and Tobago, but
well, part of Maryland,
Really?
yes.
Just Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
What part of Maryland is Trinidad?
That's not part of Maryland.
And that is
First of all, I went back and forth, so
that's
if you want to
just
start there, let's go.
that's
there.
just Chen humor. That's just Chen humor.
That's just Chen humor right there.
That's Chin.
Sure, that's cool.
Trinidad's a very
I'm just
beautiful
hitting
country.
the ping pong bot.
And he can dish it out. I'll tell you that much. Like,
Hey, easy.
there you go.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo, Chen. What you give this? 3.5 from
All
You
right.
still rate an IPA higher than a stout? Come on.
Yeah,
Chen.
you know. We're gonna find that stout. That just
We're about to find out what he's gonna rate this stuff
Oh,
tonight.
yeah, that's right. That's
True.
true.
Is it stout?
Yeah, bro.
Look at
There's-
that picture.
There's a repeating style.
Actually,
Oh
no.
no, he liked this one when
Yeah.
we tried it.
He definitely liked
If
this
he
one when we
changes
had
his
it.
tune now, I'm gonna be mad.
Wait, I had this before?
You
Yeah,
have this
we
is a
all have.
repeating beer. We all have had this beer in the past. It
I
was
feel
about
set up. I feel set up.
it was about a year and a half ago.
ago.
For those of you who watch and listen, it was one of the beers that we had
Like, oh, no.
purchased. It was one of the beers we had purchased through the Tavor app. This beer is from Martin House Brewing Company over in Texas. That will be the next beer coming up.
It's also our favorite brewery.
It is also
Yeah.
one of our top-rated breweries across the nation.
We need to make that
Oh,
pilgrimage.
before we finish, I didn't even give my.
We haven't even
my
finished having this
rating.
beer. I'm still
Apologies.
enjoying
I'm
this
about
beer.
to throw my foot.
And, no.
Oi.
And I'll give you time to. I'll give you time to finish drinking that can if you haven't already
Bro,
finished.
I
I'm
didn't
it.
know
almost
you thought
halfway
it
done.
was that good.
You're missing 2 scores.
Gonna throw your foot?
Oh no, we need
Really
we need,
quick. I give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Pretty decent. I like the smoothness.
Okay.
I'll give it to baby tongues.
I gave it to. I gave it a 3.8.
I give it a 3.
Give it a 3 flat, Chris.
3 flat.
Okay.
At least no one gave you.
Ken, you give it a 3.5. All right.
and it stays.
Brandon?
Brandon gave it a 2.8.
2.8.
He's
I
not.
don't know. The more I taste it, it's going lower and lower.
Dang.
I don't know. We're at like a 2.4 right now.
So he's definitely not an IPA fan.
Mm-mm.
I respect that.
Hey, don't judge me out.
No, not at all.
I just
We're
maybe
not-
I
There's
don't
a
like
lot of
this
people
one.
are
This is
not
the
IPA
last
fans.
person is going to judge
I
you on
liked
that.
this
I
one
really
until
wanna
it
know-
kept hitting and hitting.
See, this just gives us an inside look to what
like, why
beers
is my
may
mouth so
he
dry?
have already tasted in the past.
Very true.
For him to be giving it that low of a number, that probably shows us that he really hasn't had many IPAs.
That's true. That's
All right.
also true.
IPAs are acquired taste. It's not like
They are very much.
Don't call me uncultured.
Damn.
I'm not saying you're uncultured.
Nobody said that.
No one said uncultured.
Damn.
I'm just saying that most people don't go for IPAs because
That's
either
true,
they've
no
had a
one
bad
does.
experience or they don't like the hops. The hops is always
The
present.
hops.
The hops is always present in an IPA.
It's that overwhelming bitterness taste that you tasted.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if I was gonna start hopping or what.
No.
Yo,
This ain't
what?
Easter yet.
The jitter or something. Like,
still my month.
The-
Next year yet.
But while we finish this beer, for those of you who are still drinking, because I'm still drinking, let's go take a look at our outdoors and rec section of this podcast.
Yay.
Um,
Where we going?
I had to sit my ass in a meeting this morning. I was not having too much fun. But I did like the screensaver that was on the computer.
Was it one
Yeah.
of those unnecessary meetings that could have been an email?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't
yeah.
they all?
That's the story of my life.
Fuck
And
that
the
shit.
coffee was horrible. It was just, dirty water. So I'm
Ugh.
glad I brought my own coffee, made it my own way with a special mix
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
because I wasn't sure what I had to tolerate.
I like my own coffee. It's called bourbon.
Yeah, well, that was, part of the
No
formula.
coffee.
with
But
Cafe Bustelo.
No Bustelo. Just,
Oh,
there
but-
is
just bourbon.
there is a park under our National Park Services
hmm
that is called Gulf Islands.
The Gulf Islands.
It is classified as a national seashore. It's actually between Florida and Mississippi. All right?
Oh, I get it because there's islands in the Gulf.
Mississippi.
And
Alright.
when I saw one of the screensavers that they had on there, it reminded me a lot when we spoke about Dry Tortugas,
Oh yeah.
because there was a lot of masonry work as far as bricks. It looks like there was a minor fort that they probably kept a portion of to
Mhm.
represent the national park or the whatever they classified as national seashore.
Mm-hmm.
It is part of our national park services, and it does have an entry fee like any national park you go to. I liked it because it is right by the bay. They have a wonderful beach from what I was able to explore through some pics. They also have campgrounds for both camping tents and RVs. Of course, all campgrounds in our national park services do have their fees, so don't expect free camping.
No, yeah.
And they do still have some of the original Spaniard cannons that they had around the edge during the early 1700s.
So I can try to fire shit out of them.
If you manage to still shoot some shit out of that, I'll be impressed.
You
I
know
mean,
me,
it doesn't
I'll make
take a
shit
lot.
work.
You just need gunpowder and a ball.
Well, that thing looks like it's been sealed
I have all those things.
for you
Oh.
not to be able to put anything in there.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, for that, I just get you a big pipe, get some fireworks, industrial grade fireworks. And
Fireworks need fireworks, bro. Everyone's shooting cannonballs.
There used to be a guy on Collins Avenue, like an old man, that he owns one of the apartment buildings on Collins. He used to fire a World War II cannon from the top of his roof into the ocean every year for New Year's Eve. And then one year, Miami, the Miami Beach Police got pissed off
Yeah, I think
because he almost hit a boat, and that ended that. But it was the most funny shit to watch ever.
A cannon.
Yeah, like a real
classic
fuck.
Miami.
The dude served in Korea and Nam and
But
Vietnam.
nobody saw a
In the
fucking cannon.
Civil War,
No,
like,
you could hear
I mean,
it.
it's on
from
top of
miles
the
away.
building.
It's on top of the building. He literally,
You would hear it when it went off.
He had it. He had it. What's this thing? He had it like taken up by a crane. It was up there since the 70s. So
Nobody took it. Nobody was
Yeah,
like,
it's-
"Hey,
no,
that
wait, those things
motherfucker
are
with a
Well,
cannon."
you also have to
No, no.
consider that in the 70s, Miami was practically empty.
yeah.
yeah.
There was nothing.
I understand that, but a motherfucker with a cannon,
Yeah.
And he
Come
was
on,
who
who
doesn't
doesn't want a cannon?
like,
so
and he lived in an apartment building.
he owned the apartment building, so like he could get
I
away
don't
with
give
it.
a
He
fuck
got
what you
money.
own. If I lived in the apartment building and I see you with a
You hear
cannon,
boom, like what? The
Like, mind you,
I'm,
this
I'm
thing.
pretty sure anybody who lived in that apartment building will feel the thing when
I
it's
mean,
shot.
dude, a
reverb.
World War
The
II.
whole building would probably rumble.
Like I'm pretty sure he shattered at least a couple hundred glasses, at
Oh,
least, or
guaranteed.
or windows. But I
with a
digress.
cannon.
He finally got told that he couldn't do it, and if he did it, he would get arrested and all that stuff. So he finally gave it up. And
Boo!
I know
Fuck the police.
I mean, in the 1970s, I'm sure
in the
he was able-
1970s, you could be surprised what you could get away with, bro. You could have a fucking tiger and get away with it. In the
There used to be
1970s.
He just got it on Craigslist.
There used to be here in South Florida. There used to be some crazy fool that used to live west of Chrome,
Mm.
and like 160
What's Chrome?
Chrome Avenue.
Chrome
Right.
Avenue.
right back,
that?
like right
Oh, okay.
all the way back
They're from
Like
Around here?
no,
It's around here,
by the
but far
resident
further
area, the
west,
whole-
further west.
way
Like
further
Right.
west.
Oh, I don't know.
it's
that.
like going down towards the Everglades.
That-
Um,
I didn't unlock that map yet.
Chrome, also known as Suicide Ave, because
Yeah,
before there used to be a
Suicide
shit ton of
Ave?
accidents.
Yeah.
No.
People used to.
I
die.
live near Prostitute Ave.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, 70 something. What is Prostitute Ave? 71st Ave, 79th Ave, something like that.
I was
in this
about to
game.
say, do you live on 8th Street?
Okay.
That's what I was
No, no,
thinking
no,
too.
no.
La Calle Ocho.
I had
Calle
H Street in
Ocho.
my
I
head.
just heard a lot of stories about where I live, off of where I live now.
The stories.
All right, all right.
Okay.
I live on a little island now, so I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
I heard the prostitutes used to roam.
I mean, Miami Beach was
Off-
a wild time in the 70s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this crazy fool that lived past Chrome, the dude had a tiger, the dude had a lion, the dude had a what looked like a panther. All right, he required like 7 different licenses to have these animals, and eventually one of them got out, and that was the end of his experience having big cats.
I would always be afraid of that shit eating me. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't get the appeal of owning a fucking tiger. Like,
Since I live by the
Me
zoo,
too.
I always just think about one day we just get hit by a crazy hurricane and then
oh,
all the animals
like,
go free, and I'm just like, oh, I'm staying home.
Well, I had that experience during, and I was a child when that shit happened during Hurricane Andrew in '92.
Andrew.
Monkey Jungle's down near where I used to live in the Redlands.
Yep, the monkey.
And I remember pre-Hurricane Andrew, Monkey Jungle had the licenses for gorillas,
Oh, fuck no.
and they only had 2.
No.
They had a male and a female. That was it,
Oh, fuck no.
and they were the only 2 that weren't able to be transported out of the park before the hurricane hit. So after the hurricane hit, about 3-4 days later, I'm out joking around climbing a tree, and I see a freaking gorilla running down my street, jumping over knocked over palm trees, and I was like,
You
oh,
laugh at that
shit.
part, but you were climbing a tree.
I was, yeah.
You,
So you were the gorilla.
Well, then I was a
Like,
monkey.
look at that gorilla.
Then I was a monkey.
You were
but-
like, wait, is he taking my job right now?
Isn't this supposed to be me?
you got to point.
Maybe I
You
should
got
just
to
go
point.
to work then.
I don't know. It just caught me off guard. You were climbing a tree.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah, that is crazy. You had a gorilla.
And when that thing ran down my street, I was like, "Holy shit, man! That thing can kill anybody."
no, dude. I would have ran. You would have seen a fat guy run so
I
fucking
didn't even
fast.
touch. I didn't even. I just looked at it, and then after it went down that way, I screamed to my grandfather. I was like, "There's a huge monkey!" I didn't even know what the hell it was.
You climbed down the tree.
No, because the thing is, you're technically not safe in that situation because he
No.
could have climbed the tree too, and you're
Exactly.
fucked.
Hey, you know what? You
At that
fucked either
point-
way. So
Either way,
At
I
that
was
point,
in
you're
deep
fucked
shit.
either
You
way.
stupid
I was either
already.
going to fall off the tree and break a bone,
No.
or break my skull, or that thing was going to kill me immediately.
Or you just jump
On the
off and
first
tuck,
bitch slap
tuck and
it gave me.
roll. Tuck and roll,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck that
You're
shit.
just lucky he didn't want that tree. 'Cause
For real.
now I'm just freaking thirsty.
So am I.
All right.
So I'm
Where
ready
we
to travel back in time here to about a year and a quarter ago when we had this beer. Again, this beer is from Martin House Brewing Company over in Fort Worth, Texas. I hope you like your chocolate and coffee because this is what that beer is going to taste like.
You get your Bustelo.
I'm here for it. One of my favorite drinks, espresso martini,
Ooh.
chocolate on top.
There you go. There you go.
I'm hoping that's what it gives.
Now, first beer we had, Chris, was what, 4.5?
4.5.
Second beer we had was 8%. This third beer we're finishing off with tonight's episode is 12.8%.
Maybe sad. We should have gotten that Smirnoff.
Let's go.
You were right. We should have bought that Smirnoff at the gas station.
Be like, here, fuck up everyone's taste buds.
You want some vodka?
I mean,
There's some in the bag.
there's vodka right there.
Oh, that is our vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as you want.
Have I had this one? Oh, okay, yeah.
Just a whole-
I just saw that. I'm like, yeah.
What vodka is that?
Roberto Cavalli.
I have no idea who that is, but okay. Cool.
Well, welcome to the Vodka Podcast.
There we go.
I mean, I know my Belvedere.
The beer and vodka.
Hand that over.
I know my Belvedere, Ciroc, and all
This
that.
is the IPV.
Take a
Thanks.
sniff.
What is this? Oh, the chocolate.
This
Hand
is
that over.
called La Colombiana.
This shit is thick.
That's what she said.
Aye.
Oh,
Look at that.
I like how both of you said it at the same time.
It's like a milkshake.
my
Chocolate
brings all
milkshake.
the boys to the yard. There you go.
This is
You gotta
bringing,
continue on.
this is bringing nobody to the yard.
Damn, he said no.
You'd be surprised.
Shane, you want more than a shot?
No, just give him a shot.
Dame mi lata, coño.
I know you want a can, Harold. Come on now.
And let's also like focus on the fact
Chris,
that
you want more?
No.
which one's mine?
I haven't given you a cup,
Oh, okay.
and clearly this is yours.
Thank you.
And then clearly.
Whatever's left over. I'll
You
take.
guys don't remember your original score, right?
The original what?
The
Original
score.
score?
Yeah, I do remember the original score, bro. We all gave it the
But
same
no,
fucking
but
number.
like no.
We
But
all
the
gave it
time-
a-
the scores were different back at that time too.
Don't say anything.
Chin?
I want to make sure that
No, the scores were different, so it wouldn't matter what
It
we
still
say right now.
smells the
maybe
same.
a lot.
Well, it would matter.
Smells like vanilla.
All right, so explain. What do we have? What do I have in my hands right
Break
now?
it down to me
Oh, this
before I
isn't
taste
bad.
it.
This is a barrel-aged series, rum barrel-aged imperial stout
You know your boy
with
loves rum.
cherry notes and coconut flavors.
I smell coconut.
Yep.
Mhm.
So this beer was first made and then put into a rum barrel and set there to age before it was canned.
This is a good stout.
I told you.
Jed, you've had this.
I fucking told
Yeah,
you.
because it's not syrup. I'm not drinking
It's-
Jemima.
How many times has that happened, bro? That's only happened like what? How many times? 3 times? 4
Only
times?
like all the time, every time. No, this is fine. This is fine. I still wouldn't buy this like normally.
Yeah.
I have 4 cans in my fridge of this.
This tastes like when I make espresso martinis, but I keep some in the shaker a little bit,
Mhm.
And it's,
and it dilutes, and then I try to pour the rest of it. That's
Damn,
what it
bro. I
tastes
forgot this shit was this
you're
good.
like need more.
Fuck,
Exactly.
What we all I gave
It's
it a
like ice and
I
like
know what we all gave
10%
I haven't said
vodka,
anything yet,
10%
but I
espresso.
remember-
Yeah, make sure everybody gives the number so we
So-
can use bullshit.
as like of the group, I'm the connoisseur of stouts. Like this is my beer that I drink on a regular basis. Like these type of beers.
I'm just the alcohol.
Out of all the beers that I've ever tasted for
Hey, hey,
stouts, this is always
We'll
going
keep
to
that
be the number
information on
one.
the down low.
No, I don't.
The reason that I love it
I think
so
everyone
much
knows I'm a
is
fucking
that
alcoholic.
this brewery does such a good job of flavoring their beers. Like everything that you see on the can is described is what you're going to.
There was
taste.
only one beer from them
Only
that
one.
I have to say I was
Oh
disappointed
yeah,
with,
the one.
and
Yeah.
The
that
pickle.
was-
The pickle beer.
The two.
Oof.
Sorry, two.
Oh yeah.
Their pickle beer
The
and
pickle.
their watermelon sour were the only two that I was disappointed
I
with.
still have that in the
They sound
cabinet.
good.
Oh,
The
I
watermelon.
would like them.
The watermelon sour for me wasn't that bad. I
I want
finally
to give
tried
you a
one.
pickle beer.
It wasn't bad. But the
I would drink it.
dude, the pickle
They're
beer.
fun,
Making fun
though.
of me earlier for eating
The
pickles.
pickle beer is a road
love
that once you
pickles.
go down it,
Right?
that's. I don't know.
Pickle
Pickle
This
beer-
this
pickle
one
beer-
here loves pickles, and he can tell you that the pickle beer that he tasted from Colorado
Yeah, my boy brought my best friend. Brought
was probably one of the
Facts.
worst beers he's ever had tasted in his life.
It's like
Damn.
a quarter pounder. Like
On, well, yeah.
Yeah.
A
Like, it's-
quarter pounder.
Yeah, that
whichever
it
one comes
tasted
with
like
pickles.
more like a
Whichever one
like
comes with pickles.
because like it's
Bro,
it's,
to me
it's
that
more,
shit
meant
just
more to have
tasted.
fun. You have it like, hey, look, let's try this pickle beer. We're not gonna drink this.
That
Yo,
shit tasted to
but
me
like,
like,
Imagine
it was
going
like-
to somebody's house. Hey, you want a pickle beer?
I'm like, wait, what?
I would leave
Be a-
immediately.
Honestly, a pickle
Excuse
beer is they just put it back up on the app.
What did
right
you call
now.
me?
Right.
dare you?
Pickle beer is very much a novelty. It's not something you're gonna find in a regular brewery every day. Not
Yeah,
gonna.
I don't want to find it anywhere.
I'll put it this way. I normally am willing to try every single type of beer, but that is one where I fucking draw the
If you
line.
see it on the menu, leave.
I'm like, nah, fam, I'm not doing it.
No.
What's even crazier is they have that shit on draft
Where?
At the brewery.
At the brewery, it's
Oh.
on draft.
What
Died.
brewery?
At the
Martin House Brewing
Martin
Company
House.
over in.
So
Dallas,
I wanted
Fort
to
Worth,
see
Texas.
some motherfucker order that shit, and then
You know
ask
what?
them, how do you live your life?
I mean,
I would love to see who the fuck would order that. shit.
remember they're like Fort Worth is like white people's Ville. So like, you know.
Damn, bro. Why we gotta get
Oh
that detail?
no.
It's Black History Month, bro.
I didn't go that route. I'm not trying to start a race war here. I'm just saying like certain people will try any type of beer.
What like the one half people of me? What can?
Well, I'm half white, so you know there you go.
I'm cubanido con suerte.
That's true. All right.
Gotta love
All
that
right.
Irish side.
I know what y'all fuckers rated this shit last time. So I'll start off with
Do you,
Brian.
though?
What would you rate this?
Don't worry about our feelings.
I never cared about you.
Exactly.
Ah, there we go.
Don't-
I respect this man. I respect this man. There you go.
I don't know. I give it like a 3.8.
Nice.
Like
not
it's like
bad.
pretty high. Like,
Okay.
Like it's
That's-
strange,
that's-
but it's
that's
one of
pretty
those things
decent.
like, we
Like-
have more. It has more.
but it's one of those things I would sip on for like a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Stouts-
something you're throwing back.
No.
Stouts are definitely not a throwback beer.
Because
Yeah.
you'll get really full like this, and you won't be able to.
They're
eat
really
or-
dense.
unless you
Typically
like me.
really dense and really heavy beers. They're
And
not
it's too
beers.
flavorful. It's like I don't
We've
know,
had
it's
some
almost
that-
like,
It's dessert.
yeah.
We've had some that we have specifically said this would be a preferred dessert beer,
Yeah.
not a course beer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat it with my food because I feel like I wouldn't eat half my food if I had this beer.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I
but I would
agree.
definitely pair it up with like a sweet dessert to accompany that those tones of
I
coffee,
feel it.
cherries, coconut.
Cheesecake, tiramisu.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I
Now
see.
we talking. Now we talking. All right.
Boys unite.
Bad boys for
you
life,
know.
bro. Bad boys for life. There you go.
All right. Harold, are you gonna rechange your number from last time? Or are you gonna keep what you said last time?
I don't know, bro.
You don't know?
I gave it like a 4.
Really?
Yeah, he was the lowest one that evening.
I gave it the best score. 'Cause
You and me both
I'm-
gave it
I'm
a
biased.
really high number.
Yeah.
To be
You-
fair, we were all.
you know,
fucking-
Chen, what was your number? If you remember what your number was.
I don't remember, but since it's Black History Month, I'm gonna give it a 4.
He said
So
because
Chen-
it's Black History Month.
It's about Black History Month.
Yeah, I gotta represent.
I forgot what you said, Chen.
He's gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna say-
Okay, but you're
From one
rating,
black man to
like,
other, he gave it a 4.
For stouts,
Do your
it's one of the
do your
best.
Actually,
ratings
Chen, I think
vary
you and I actually rated
depending
close
on
to
if
each
it's
other
a drinkable
last time.
versus
Yeah.
stout versus?
I think
Yeah, of
everybody's
course.
rating changes
Okay.
Of course.
individually, but
It does.
for me,
I feel like I've been judging on the same scale of like
No, you,
I'm not cultured enough.
no. You judge on what you feel is the
Yeah,
right
that's what we
score
tell
based
people.
on
It's-
your
I'm
Yeah.
judging on
preferences.
flavor. I don't know like the difference between an IPA. I
There's
don't
no
know.
wrong
like-
answer.
Trust me.
I'm gonna
mean,
look
I'm
up
just alcoholic.
My
I just here
rating-
to drink it and give you a number.
because I
That's
know
what
I,
I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
The whole time we were filming our podcast, I said, What do they drink? What are they drinking? I want to try it."
Well, now you
I'm
know.
gonna try some of that shit.
Well, he did say that. As soon as, like, he's like, "Hey, Chris, explain."
If we
what-
had more
explain
time,
what
we
we
would have
do."
got. We brought more things. For you to taste.
You gotta
Well,
look right
If
there.
we would have known, I have like 4 cabinets full of beer at home, so like I have a lot.
so
Oh, he's prepared for like 6 podcasts.
I had given this a 5
Mhm.
the last time we tasted this beer,
Okay.
and I feel like I'm gonna respectfully keep my 5 for this specific stout. Out of the stouts that we've had, I think this is one of the very few stouts that has received a 5 from me.
Yep.
And it's
I still haven't given a 5 to anything.
no,
I've only
motherfucker, you
ever-
have given a 5 to some
Yes, you
shit.
have.
Yeah, you did.
To
Lies.
Fucking Polyjuice.
Polyjuice potion.
No, I gave it a 4.
Nah, motherfucker, I'm gonna look that episode up. I know
Look
you
it
gave
up.
that shit
I
a
did
5.
not give it a 5. I gave it like a 4.8.
I think we need to go into what's this thing? Peer review. We need to make sure we need to scan through the episode to see if
Yeah,
that was true.
We'll scan.
I'm gonna replay some
And
episodes.
then when I'm
and
right,
figure
I
that
get to
out.
throw cans at
I,
you.
I listened
Nikki,
to
do
this
you wanna
podcast
try
on my
it?
way to work, so
Nikki, you want to try it? But we need like a final
It's a coffee.
judgment. It's like just
A
taste it.
cafecito.
What your time?
Un cafecito.
Espresso martini.
No,
no, I mean,
No,
Right
as long as
here.
you stay that way.
No,
You're
yeah.
fine. No
Speak
one's
into the
gonna see you.
microphone.
just pat.
Okay, strut.
I was about to
Oh.
not on camera. Oh, now you are.
Oh, now she's on camera.
Now you're semi on camera.
Yeah, half of your face. Okay.
It tastes like an
Oh,
Out
the
of
face
5.
says 1,000
But
words.
like, let it like
Say it.
sit, yeah, marinate. Think about an espresso martini,
That's
like
what it tastes like.
That's like if an espresso martini like took a shit in a different room.
Damn.
And like that's the smell that wafted over, and then it was like next to a
I
beer.
love shit.
That was disgusting. But I
Look.
don't like beers, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
That's fair. I
that's
appreciate the
fair.
honesty though.
So she's gonna give it a 0.
This
Copy
whole
that.
time we had piss talk and shit talk.
I mean,
It's
that's
been
mostly
a
what
piss
we
and shit
talk
talk episode all the way around.
Chen's all about that scat.
Hey, bro, that's just a little too out there for me.
You know what though?
Right? Like,
Some
Let it
bacon covered
sit.
kebab. Some steak chunks wrapped in
Yes.
bacon.
Yes.
it's given like almond joy soaked
Right?
in vodka.
Yes.
right.
It's like,
It's nutty.
It's-
I
It's
think
the
you're
coconut.
onto something right
That
now. When you said
coconut is
almond
what
joy,
you're
it's
tasting
like
at
I want
the
to
end.
make some. It's like
It honestly tastes. It honestly tastes
like
like,
have
they
some
melted
way
an
of
almond
like
joy.
I don't know
putting
what it's
vodka into the
soaked in,
chocolate,
right.
and then
It really does because you
That
can
would-
taste the almond and you can taste the coconut. In my opinion, but there's no
there's
joy.
no joy.
There's plenty of joy to be had. All right, you just gotta find it.
the
All
joy is the, how much percent is it?
12.5.
That's the,
Yes.
that's the joy.
So
You,
know
should
what
have
I'm
brought
gonna
that
rate it.
forbidden fire. Bro.
Amazing.
You know what? Yeah, dude. We should.
We should. You should have brought that.
If I would have brought the
forbidden
forbidden fire, we wouldn't have made it out of here.
I'd have no
fire. I would have
pants.
made it out of here fine. What the fuck you talking?
Well, that's true. You have an alcohol tolerance of a horse, so that's.
I would have driven right home like nothing happened.
Anyways, I give it a. I still keep it a 5. It's my favorite stout I've ever had. That's why I have.
I'm
4
gonna
cans of
keep
it.
my 5 as well. Colombiana is definitely up there on my stout pier.
And not only that, the fucking artwork is great on this fucking beer, dude. Like,
Oh, I didn't even look. Let's see.
like the artwork is really, really good on the beer.
The box looks even better. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
can,
that box actually looks
Box
really
is
really
right
nice.
there.
the box is down
Or
here
la
on the floor.
cajita.
It's like a futuristic
Don't pass your colombiano.
woman
because
soldier.
it's
No.
very-
No shit.
Like, it's really good.
This is the box.
She's the baddie.
Mm-hmm.
she looks better on the box than the can.
You want to look at the?
I mean, they got her good side. You know?
I only brought the backpack,
But
but
why
we
is
brought
she like sad?
a Yeti
She's like a
into this
baddie
damn
here.
studio.
She's a
We used
baddie
to.
here.
a whole Yeti roller cooler. Ready to roll.
That she doesn't have enough space. They're like, okay, just have her sit there. Here he is.
They could have did with this without her. To be honest,
I would have just left
that's
her.
my input.
Honestly, I would have left her on the box and just
She was so
left
happy
the
on the
can
box.
clean
on the
with
can.
the title.
She's-
Yeah.
But
That
you know,
she
they
was
continue
drained.
the artwork on the can. That's respectful. Yeah, I can respect that.
But
Look at her. She's sad.
also, I found out something about Martin House is that all their artwork is designed by a local artist, like an artisan.
Yeah.
So it's not actually like outsourced or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
could
man.
have been a little
Support
happier.
local artists.
Supporting local businesses.
You don't have to be so sad.
Oh, you haven't seen the death artwork from Alaska.
Oh, from Anchorage.
Anchorage.
Oh yeah.
Anchorage Brewing
Brewing-
Company. All of their
If
artwork
Death
is
Metal
like
had a beer, Anchorage Brewing Company would be the official like sponsored brewery of Death Metal.
Yeah.
But
Yes, that
don't
or
get me DMing on Instagram.
or Revolution.
I'm gonna be like, this triggered me.
well, yeah, that's it, guys. I didn't bring any other beers.
I wish,
Qué
Um,
lástima.
Que lástima, because I would have kept on going.
I wish I would have brought more.
Let me check
Oh.
my espresso martini.
Yep, check the espresso martini.
Check in with the espresso.
Chris, thanks for bringing over
Yes, sir.
this little beer called the Death Parrot from Florida Avenue Brewing Company.
Thank you for having me on the podcast again.
For
I
sure,
missed you.
bro.
I missed
Who are
guys
you
a lot.
again? I don't even know you.
Shut up.
You've
know
known this
him, you don't
motherfucker too
know
long,
me.
bro.
That's true.
Exactly.
Anyways, guys,
Hey,
that's
thank you for coming on the show.
thanks
Thank you
for
for
staying.
Thank you guys
New
for
guest.
letting us stay here.
Love this.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about your podcast that
Yes.
just had its
Okay, well,
pilot.
our podcast is a little. We just debuted it, and it's right now it's geared towards Miami life.
Eh?
Okay.
A little intriguing, a little around the NDA situation within Miami. So clock in at Studio 110.
Nice.
Okay.
And my personal is I'm Brennan Dawson.
Hey.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I get that.
Y'all get that
You're
information.
gonna be
Look 'em up.
listening to that in the future.
Anytime. We'll
All
be
right.
here filming.
Well, guys, that is it for Outdoors Brews and Barbecue on this episode of tasting a decent lager, an all right lager. I won't call it decent. All right lager, a double IPA, and a wonderful stout.
Lovely.
It was a
Until
good
next round.
balance.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.